Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. The NFL's second leading rusher in 2022. Here's Derrick Henry.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards.
On 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee.
Back deep, Jakeem Grant. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At the 20.
Now the NFL's third leading rusher last year, it's Nick Chubb.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
You talk about this Titan defense.
They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
We had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what was fun to me was hear him say, I like what we did, but we need more pressure on the quarterback this week. What he wouldn't tell us, though, was how he's going to create it. Is it going to be just the front 4? Is it going to be 3? Is he going to bring linebackers, secondary? This will be fun to check out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This defense for the Titans, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was,
look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Now inside the 25.
And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb
with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
they should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
On third down, Henry. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And not able to breakaway this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
You look at this Browns defense.
They're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Levis on 3rd down. Open man is Burks, and he's got him.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Levis back to throw. He gets it to Burks again.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. On the slant, Burks.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick. Thus, inaccurate, incomplete.
3rd and goal, option right. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Will Levis,
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Rosas good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some momentum going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Watson.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
The Browns at 0-2 here to begin the season. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
From the red zone now, Watson. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Here's Watson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Henry again on 2nd down.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Levis from the gun.
Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Here comes Grant on the return. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Slot man moves right.
And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Chubb.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
136 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back to throw, Watson.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
How about that play from Peoples-Jones, and how about the 2022 he had? Former 6th-rounder topped 800 yards, going from primarily a deep threat to a well-rounded starting receiver.
Chubb with the first down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up. Watson trying to get his guys moving. On 2nd down, here's Watson. This is caught inside the 15. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the
Final
scoreboard.
adjustments being made
As
in
we'll
the
head
locker
down
room.
to
We're just about
Orlando.
set
That's
for the
where we
second half
find our
from
man
Cleveland.
Jonathan
And to bring it your
Coachman at our
way,
EA
we go back
Sports
up to
halftime
Brandon
report.
in charge.
Coach.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
To throw is Watson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It's caught. Tompkins. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Levis.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
We've seen that before. Jeffrey Simmons making a stop behind the line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Watson now to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
This is taken at the 18. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 38-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
2nd down, they go again with Henry.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10, it's Levis.
Out left and hauled in by Arcega-Whiteside. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Off the play fake, Levis.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
The Titans on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7.
Levis out of the shotgun now.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Titans first down.
They'll throw it again with Levis. The Cockrell holds it in left side.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On 1st down, Levis.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Working from the gun. Here's Levis.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Looking for Traylon Burks that time.
That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
In motion, right goes Hopkins. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
And the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
161 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run it again with Chubb. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away.
York able to send this one through.
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Here's 1st and 10. Levis, he'll look to throw it.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here's Levis.
Eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Got his man, Okonkwo. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Levis.
He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
And that could be a killer. He'll lose yardage and tackled inbounds.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Again, it's Henry.
And he is going to be brought down. And now making matters more dire, this is going to be 4th down.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Levis to throw. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he is going to pick up the Titans' 1st down as they manage to convert And that'll keep the drive alive.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Cleveland, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.